Hi there guys, so back at it again. We're heading towards the Lake District now. We've got up to Chalkney Woods, which is near Earlscone, fairly near home, and we're heading up towards Marks Tay. There's a little woods just near the train tracks, a little ways up from Marks Tay. So I'm going to stop off there hopefully tonight. I've got a couple of options. There's a couple of different woods that I might choose. They're all sort of within about 45 minutes to half an hour from the train station. So either way, I'm waking up probably before 6 o'clock and getting on the train early. Well, getting ready, getting sorted out, and probably be walking towards the sunrise, which would be lovely. Probably be heading off from camp at like 6, half 6, depending on sort of where I am. Obviously, like some of the woods that I've found are like 20 minutes away, but they're really close to the tracks, so I need to make sure that I can't hear the tracks, so I don't want to be sleeping and just hear chugga 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 choo choo all night long, because they come past every hour. So it's only like a really short track, goes from Sudbury to Marks Tay and back again. So yeah, it's really quite constant. It's every hour from Sudbury, 26 minutes past, I believe, if it's still the same timetable that it was when I used to get it from Sudbury, but now I've moved. I'm now in Housted, so I now jump on the train from Marks Tay, which is literally just up the line. But yeah, we're in Chalkney Woods, like I said, now heading over to a couple of forests, and then we'll wake up 6, sort of half 5, 6, get on the go, get on the train. The train from Marks Tay to London Liverpool Street is what I'm getting on, and then I'm getting on the Liverpool Street to Euston Tube, and then from Euston it goes all the way up to Ockenham, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll be walking. We're going to be doing Scaffold Pike and making my way over towards St Bees on the coast, and then walking back. We're going to be obviously doing a different route back, and doing other parts of the mountains and the higher bits. Want to try and do some of the climbs and everything, obviously. It's going to be a good one. Really looking forward to it. I've got a bit of sciatica at the moment, a bit of back pain. If you don't know what sciatica is, it's a sort of shooting pain that runs throughout your body, down your back, normally down your legs and stuff like that. And I've got a cluster pain at the moment that's sort of in my hip, in my bum, which has been a bit annoying. Gave it a little bit of a massage before I headed off, gave it a good stretch and everything, had a good stretch, and got in a shower, so hopefully that will help warm it up. Feeling a little bit better now. I've taken some pain medication as well, only paracetamol and ibuprofen. No, don't want anything too strong, because I need to still walk, and then we'll be heading off soon. So we'll probably catch up when, maybe later on tonight. We'll see you, see what the pitch is like near Milton Keynes. Like, comment, share down below. See you on the next episode.
Hello guys, finally we have found our resting spot. This is Hoe Woods. This looks really nice little spot. Little wildlife conservation area sort of thing. Not really sure which way I can go. I could go that way, I'm going to go this way. Bit tired, definitely feeling the heaviness of the bag. It's about 20 kilos we're starting off with. It's going to get lighter, and I've got an idea of I'm going to be doing like a circular bit, sort of like over Scaffell and then like back round. So I'm thinking maybe leaving stuff that I don't necessarily need somewhere, and like in a bush, literally, like just hide it up, make sure it's all waterproof and all sealed up and that. Use a couple of bags, and then just what 3 words it, and we'll find it later on. Hopefully that'll work. But this is where we're going to be staying at, I think. Looks all right. Nothing great, but it's yeah, nothing too bad, nothing special. But this is Hoe Woods, near Great Tay. Come and have a visit if you want to come and have a visit. Nice little place. Right, we'll stop it there and we'll see you guys in a bit once we've set up a little bit. Hi guys, good morning, nice early morning. Must be about 6 o'clock now, about 10 past 6 I think, I believe. So we're making our way down to the Markstay train station, and the sun is literally just peeking itself over. Oh wow, look at that. Hopefully it'll pick it up. There we go, there we go. Hey, check that sunrise out, guys. Lovely, eh? And that just beautiful. Stunning. Love it. Right, we gotta go down this way. Check that out, guys. I'll stand still, hang on. Oh, ain't it gorgeous? Ain't just gorgeous, eh? Right. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the sun coming up while I walk to the train station. So the train is 11 minutes to 8. So we've got plenty of time. Gonna sit down by the train station, have some breakfast, and get my tickets and everything ready. Had a really good night. This was the forest that I was in last night. You can see behind me. It's called Hoe Forest. Big old thing. It goes on for quite a way. Near Oldham. I believe I've actually camped here before. Not too sure. But I'm quite sure when I'd done my walk over to Southend, I think I stayed here. I believe it was really dark when I set up and everything, if I remember rightly. My memory's not great. But yeah, I think I stayed in there before. Lovely little forest anyway. Got a good sort of setup with the hammock, and didn't really do much last night. That's why I didn't really film. I did think about filming, but I thought I'd get a better picture this morning of this sunrise, and we just sort of had a bit to eat, had a few swibs of beer, and just sort of laid down and got on with it. Needed to be asleep early, to get up early. I set my alarm for about 5:15 this morning, so it felt a bit weird waking up that early. I haven't done that in years. So it's one last shot of this. Yeah, that's what it's all about, guys. That's why we come out here. Anyway, like, comment, share down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Hi there, guys. We're now on the train from Markstay up to London Liverpool Street. So getting everything up on charge and everything, getting ready. Probably be on here for just over an hour, and then we've got to pop on the tube over to Euston and then over to Ocklingham. So going good so far. Trains are all on time. Hopefully we'll be all right when we get up into London, and we'll get the connections all good, and we'll be on our way. We should be hitting Ocklingham by about 1:30, I believe. So fingers crossed. We'll see you on the next train. Right, so we're running into a bit of an issue. The underground was shut. So we got to London Liverpool Street and we wanted to go to Euston, and well, I certainly ain't on a bloody train, am I? Fuck's sake. So yeah, I'm now walking to Euston because I don't do buses. There was obviously the 205 bus from Liverpool Street to Euston, but when I was 13 years old, I see someone get killed by a bus, got run over, squished dead. So yeah, I don't get on buses. I haven't been on a bus since I went to school. It's a big no-no for me. I'd rather do an hour's walking. God knows what's going to happen with the tickets. Going to explain the situation, going to explain my PTSD of why I can't get on a bus, and hopefully they'll be forgiving, and hopefully they'll let me on another train. If worst case to worst, I will pay for another train, but I've just paid like 40 odd quid for this one, so what's it gonna be, another 20 quid? It's one less dinner out, in it, really, while I'm out in the lakes. It's one less dinner out, so I'm not really too bothered. Bit pissed off that, like, my phone, the train line application that I booked with, gave me no instruction, no sort of saying, oh no, there ain't no connection from Liverpool to Euston. So really pissed off with that, because normally if you have to get like a bus, if there's a delay, if there's an issue with your train or whatever, then there's normally an email alert, or you get an alert notification from the application itself saying, you know, you're gonna have to get a bus, or you're gonna have to get on this different one or that different one, or, you know, there's been a disruption and it's gonna be an hour delay or whatever. So there was none of that. So I'm currently walking across London Literally have no idea where I actually am. We're in the central zone, near Backy Food Centre, over there somewhere, wherever the fuck it is. Literally no idea where I am. But yeah, well, Central Street, there we go. Don't know, no idea. Central Street. But yeah, gonna make my way over to Euston. Hopefully get on the train at Euston. Gonna be really rather late now by the time I get up there. Gonna be at least an hour's delay, if not a 2-hour delay. But we'll get up there eventually. Fingers crossed. We've started the mission now. Certainly not turning around and going back. Peace out, guys. Like, comment, share down below. See you on the next one. Right, we finally made it. We're in the Lake District. Just got off the train. Wow, what an absolute mission. So, to sort of summarise what's been going over the last sort of 5 hours. Right, so we got into Marks Tay to London Liverpool Street. That was fine, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely fine. But then we got into London Liverpool Street, and the buggers are on strike for the underground, aren't they? So, as always with the strike, it causes disruptions. So, it was either get the 205 bus from Liverpool Street to Ockenham, or we walked to, where were we? Oh, I can't remember the name. But we walked across the, Euston. I had to walk across London to Euston and then get the train on the Glasgow line. Absolute piss take. But, yeah. We're here now. I don't know if I'm going the right direction. But I'm going towards Kendale, I think. I want to try and get some provisions and get some bits and pieces ready, and then we'll be heading off to Buttermere, and we'll probably be staying around Buttermere somewheres if we can find a nice place. Check this out. Dry stone walling being created. Whoop, there go the sunglasses. Oh, that's never good. We found these sunglasses in the Peak District, so we better not lose them. So they've had an awful time already. Dry stone wall in there, guys. Lost art, that one. Nice to see someone still doing it. That's all you get round here is dry stone walls. No mortar, no bricks and mortar. Giant stone walls and all just balanced on top of each other. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm going to sign off because I need to work out where the hell I'm going. I need to try and get some more alcohol, and we need to stop for 5 minutes and just gather our thoughts and work out where we're going to go. So we'll see you guys soon. We'll get on to wherever the hell we're going now. Cheers, guys. Like, comment, share down below. Sorry guys, as I just finished that video, just walking on to these little sites over here, and I don't know if you can see, whoop, over there we have the first looks of mountains. Lovely. Right, well, like, comment, share, like I said. See you soon. I don't know why I thought I'd show you this. It's just some really old steps. They just look cool. I thought I'd show you. Right. Wow, we made it. Oh, sweaty. See the amount of sweat on my baldy head. Jesus Christ. So, just bumped into a lovely old lady. Well, old. When I say old, she is old. 73. She didn't look it though. So she didn't look like she was in her 50s. But Susie, her name was, and I've just walked with her for the last like maybe mile, and she recommended that I come up here to Serpentine Woods. Oh, excuse me, I try and get me breath. Up here, somewhere up there, there's like a little gun turret thing, little concrete gun turret thing, and then down here got like a pre-made fucking campsite. So it's alright, isn't it? I've got some trees behind me. I've got this tree behind me there. Or that one, not that one. That one. Got that tree behind me there. And then one of these trees behind me as well. I reckon I can get a hammock sling up between them two. There are, like, the path is there. But at the moment I couldn't fucking care. Sweaty, tired, in need of some rest. So I'm just gonna fucking chill, man. Oh, what a long day, man. I've been up since 5 o'clock. On the train, mission with the train, with the strikes of the underground. Didn't even realise they were on. But we're here now. And then the mission, the journey, the actual holiday, the actual good bit can start tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to kick back. Got my bottle of Frozzy Jacks. I'm going to kick back with that in my hammock. Chill out for a bit. Dead. Shabba-dabba-doo. I'll see you in the morning. Hello there, guys. So it started raining quite badly, so we're just currently sitting underneath the tarp. It's about sort of 5 o'clock, no, 4 o'clock. So got a little bit of time until sort of people start kicking off for the night, stop their dog walks and stuff like that. I've seen a few dog walkers around here. It's a good little area. I've actually come across this little campsite provided. There's another one also further on down the camp. There's another campsite down there as well, but there's not really much of a place to put a tent or a hammock or anything around here. The floor's covered in rocks, and the spacing between the trees is kind of a bit weird. Like, they're not spaced out in good places so you can actually put a hammock, which is kind of weird, because you'd think you've got 2 trees, you've got a hammock swing. It's not necessarily the case. Like, there's a hammock swing right in front of me, but it's right over the path, and I'm like right next to a path right here where I'm sitting. It's a bit hard. Not really too sure what I'm going to do at the moment. Possibly going to explore around this forest for a couple of minutes and see if I can find a bit more of a better area, which I've already done for a couple of minutes before it started really going with the rain. But we'll bit stuck at the moment. If push comes to shove, I can set up a hammock here. Obviously the tarp's fitting here, so my hammock will. Bit of a shitey place to do it, right next to the path and everything. We'll see what I can do. I'm going to have a look on the old maps and everything and see if I can see anything on there
that indicates a bit of a better area. But missions on the first day. Once we get up there, once we get into the actual Lake District, it should be a bit easier. Right guys, like, comment, share, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hello there people. Oh, welcome back to Winslow Walks. It has been nothing but wet. We've only just got this dry spell at the moment, but it's been nothing but wet. Oh, it's been awful, honestly. The first couple of days has not been good at all. I've had nothing but rain. I've done nothing but sit in my tarp. Got a mammoth mission at the moment, going over to Finmere lake thing. Got a good like 3 or 4 hour walk today. We've come from Kendal. We stopped off in Kendal, had a Greggs, and I went to the Lidl there, pick up some refreshments as well. But it's hard today. Yeah. My feet are wet now. Pretty soaked through, like the shoes and everything, pretty soaked through. Managing to keep all of the stuff in the bag dry. So I've got spare socks and everything. That'll help me out. I need to try and dry off my shoes. I've got a dry microfiber. I might try and use that to dry off the shoes a little bit. Doubt there's going to be much chance of doing a fire. If not, I'd probably try and do a fire and dry them off that way, and like dry them off in the fire sort of thing. We'll see what we can do. Just leaving Kendal now. Got a lot of road walking to do. There's a good hour of road walking here now. I'm not too bad with the road walking. I don't mind having solid stuff under my feet. I do prefer the soft stuff under my feet, but at least I know that if I stick to the roads, I'm definitely not going to get lost. And I don't know any of these footpaths. Once we get up into the mountains and stuff, we'll be doing the footpaths, obviously. But I'm thinking with how the weather is, I might have to cut this journey short, which I'm really thoroughly disappointed in, thoroughly ticked off about. But the weather is really quite against me. It's very, very wet. I'm not doing too bad with it. Like, I'm pushing through and managing to get my tarp up when it's raining, and get some shelter, and I just sort of hunker down, have a few drinks, have a couple of fags or something, have something to eat, and then wait for it to pass and move on. I've literally just stopped off in a roundabout. It started absolutely hammering it down as I was coming up. I think it was the A60. And it just started absolutely hammering it down. So I sort of pressed on for a couple of miles in the rain. It just started getting heavier and heavier. And then I come across this roundabout that had a load of trees in it. So I thought, right, well, that's a space for me to take 5 minutes. And rolled up a fag, had a couple of drinks, put up the tarp, sat there for a minute, spoke to my partner. We discussed whether it was going to be a good idea to sort of stop and sort of say enough's enough, we're getting rather wet now, or to kind of press on. And well, I spent 40 odd quid on the train, so I kind of want to get my money's worth out of that. You know, and I'm up here now, so I want to make the most of it. I don't want to just sort of head back home because it's raining. Well, oh, fucking hell. Bosh. I've just been climbing up a hill for the last, like, maybe 2 miles. Wow. Oh, I'm shattered, sweaty. On and off raining still. Got the reggae playing. Mate, I'm probably about 15-20 minutes from this pub now. Oh. And I need a decent meal and a decent sleep, I think. These bags, man. These bags. Okay, look at the dehydration as well. You see how that's not going back to like normal as soon as like... Dehydration! Yeah, no, that's not good. The bags under my eyes are deep. Yeah, last couple of days I haven't really slept that well. Been trying to keep out the rain and everything, and it's just been a bit difficult, really. But I think this is definitely going to have to be cut short. I'm not going to be doing the 10 plus days that I thought I was going to do. I was thinking minimum 10, minimum 7, sorry. No, we've got some bikers now coming down the lane. There you go. Hey, make sure you check out that bloke on a motorcycle. I met up with him in the Peak District. Really good guy. He's doing all of his sort of stuff for his mental health, same as I am. Yeah, so go check him out. He's a really nice guy. Sort of 50, 60-year-old guy. I think he's in his 50s actually. I don't think he's quite 60. There's another one of them. There we go. But yeah, he loves biking around, and he's got some new videos up recently actually I've been watching. So a shout out to you, my guy. If you're watching my videos, shout out to you. We're going to get onto this pub now. Oh, getting a bit chilly now. I've sat here for a minute. As soon as that like sweat starts fucking getting in the wind, quah. Definitely. But we'll see you on the next one. We'll have a little tour of the pub. I'll show you what I'm eating. Show you what I'm drinking. Hopefully we'll have some nice ales there. We'll see. Hello guys, so here we are in the lovely pub. This is the Mason's Arms. Unfortunately they're fully booked. So there is limited seating here and limited sort of time before everyone arrives. But there is a Horse and Hounds down the road, sort of half a mile down the road, so we're going to be joining them. I've just phoned them up to make sure that they've got a reservation for me, and they said yes. Alright again guys, so you join me now in the Hare and Hound. Lovely little pub. Just got some complimentary bread with some balsamic vinegar and olive oil and a Amstel pint. Lovely little area. I've just ordered the suet pudding, so we'll show you that when that arrives. Lovely little quaint country pub. Oh, there we go, guys. There is the suet pudding. Look at them mashed potatoes. So they've been piped onto that plate beautifully. Presentation is impeccable. Little side of gravy there. That looks really nice and thick as well. Certainly going to enjoy that. So this is what I've managed to complete of the meal. Got half the suet pudding, half of everything really. I'm going to take it away in a doggy bag. Lovely, thank you. And the doggy bag has just arrived. Haven't even touched my pint. I am exhausted, absolutely. Can't keep my eyes open. Ugh. I need to go find somewhere, put my head down and get some sleep. Some decent quality sleep. Absolutely shattered. Alright, we're back at it again. Oh, it's wet, really wet. I stayed last night just near a pub. I went to one pub and it was reservations only. So luckily there was a pub just down the road that was free. So we went there, got a suet pudding with some Tennyson broccoli and that. Quite nice, not too bad. A little bit expensive, but got a pint there as well. And that really did stuff me, to be fair. Ended up having to take half of it away. I ended up eating that, most of that this morning, and then chucked the rest of it. So we're just walking now up to Buttermere and stay there tonight. Probably going to do a bit of walking round Buttermere and that, and then head back home as the weather is not great. Alright, cheers for signing in again, guys. See you guys soon. There again. Well, the weather's been a lot more kind today than what we expected. It's been on and off showers, but it's been sort of more off than it has been on, so something. Still making my way over to Buttermere. Got about another sort of hour or so until we get there, and things are starting to look a bit more sort of like how things look in the pictures of the Lake District. So maybe we'll spin you around, show you sort of what I mean behind me. Things are starting to look a little bit more promising. So fingers crossed, once we get over these little hills and that over here, things will start looking a bit more nicer. I've just spotted this mountain. Where is it? There's a mountain over the top of my head anyway, somewhere. You probably can't see it on camera. I can barely see it. And that looks really freaking high. So that might be Scafell. But that's definitely up there in the clouds. Whether we're going up there or not, I am yet to sort of fully decide. But the weather at the moment, looking promising. Might just try and ride it out. Like, I'm staying dry-ish. My feet are soaked. But that is the only thing that is soaked. All my bags managed to stay dry. All my clothes are managing to stay dry. And I'm managing to stay fairly warm. I was a bit cold last night. But soon got in my sleeping bag, was fine. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Really want to just sort of tackle it. There is a train on Monday that I've looked at that's like the next cheapest one. It's still like 60 odd quid when I've just paid 40 odd quid to get up here. I don't know why it's 60 odd quid to get back. And some of them are stupid prices, obviously. Some of them go into the 200s, which is ridiculous considering you can still buy the same ticket for the same train, the same times, and a different day, and it's a completely different price. I don't understand it. Someone please make me understand that. Right, onwards and upwards. So, this is a bit crazy. I'm like in the middle of a bloody jungle. Got this little path to walk down. Everything else is so boggy and muddy, and like I'm glad this path here is so narrow and it's so wonky. Oh, it's hard to walk down. I've got my stick just in case I fall. But bloody hell. It's good it's got all chicken wire stuff on it as well. A bit slippery, but yeah, this is crazy. Right in the middle of a bloody jungle. It's mental. There's this lovely path. Just bumped into someone that lost their dog. So they're trying to find that. That's not good out here, is it? Look. Imagine losing your dog out here. Oh dear. Not good, not good. Well, the rain's starting to come down again. Lovely, lovely. We're about 45 minutes away from where we want to be. We're going to go to a shop, pick up some more beards. And the rain's coming. Right, we better put the phone away before we get too wet. Take care, guys. Alright, now we're coming across bits that are a bit more picturesque. This is a bit more like it. Got the bottom near there, I think. We've got some good views in front of us now. Oh, it's cheered me up a little bit. I was feeling a bit down in the dumps with all the weather and stuff, and now I've seen these heights, seen these mountains and stuff that I can climb. It's looking pretty cool. There's certainly gonna be a bit of a challenge here, isn't it? Look at all these hills. That's looking great, isn't it? Hi there, guys. We've entered like a little touristy area, sort of south of Windermere. It was Windermere that I have been saying it right. It is near Buttermere Lake, but where we're heading is Windermere. And this is just like a little touristy trap area that I've just found. I just wanted a shop, so I've just found a load of shops, absolutely loads. But I'm staying out of these ones, all touristy trap. We get tourist tax, which is like makes everything stupidly more expensive than it needs to be. But there is an outdoors regatta outdoors here. I'm gonna have a quick look in, just see if I want anything.
Turn left onto Brandfell Road.
But I'm gonna have a little look round and that. And then I've got to get out of town, find somewhere to rest up a little bit. My feet are hurting. So I'm gonna get into this shop now and see what's going on. See you guys soon. Hello guys. Got some dirt on my face. Right, we're up and about. God, it's been a mission, but we're up and about. Last night was terrible. Could not get to sleep at all. Couldn't get comfortable, couldn't get in the right position. The rain just kept on pouring down. Pillow situation is made for a hammock, and it's not high enough when I'm on the floor. For some reason I need a very much smaller pillow when I'm in a hammock. I suppose it's because of the already banana shape I'm in already. It kind of helps keep the head up. So, no idea. But we're now walking over to this little viewpoint on top of a hill. It's going to be thunder and lightning apparently. View for you there, guys. Lovely hills and everything. It's a bit foggy over the back end, but that looks alright. It's not too bad. We're doing the Dales Walk now. We're going to have to go back to Sheffield because the trains are absolutely diabolically expensive. But if we go back to Sheffield, they're cheaper. So we're walking back to Sheffield.